Hi, I'm going to teach you guys how to use Paint 3D on our laptops so we can do a color theory assignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bottom left corner, the Windows icon, click on that, and you're going to scroll down alphabetically to the letter P, Paint 3D, and click on that. It will open. And then you should have a blank screen. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create some squares. So over here where it says 2D shapes, click on that. I'm going to use squares with rounded because that's what I like. And I'm going to try and actually fill my canvas with a bunch of different squares. Now you can adjust the line thickness here, make it really thick or almost non-existent. That's happy for me. And then all you have to do is click off of it. Now, I'm not going to copy and paste this. I'm just going to keep drawing them. The reason being that you want them to overlap. And if you copy and paste, it really just blanks it out. So, oops, I selected. Click off of that. Forgot to do it. So keep clicking there. Do squarish shapes, rectangles, squares. Really want to just fill this canvas with overlapping ones. The reason is, the more of these little intersections we have, the more areas we have that we're going to be able to fill this with color, which is really what we want to do. So once you're done with this, we can imagine that some of you are just going to go really wild, probably, and have a ton of squares to fill. And for me, this is probably enough for my demo. Okay, so once you have a lot of squares and they're overlapping, that's the key. What we're going to do is we're going to pick warm or cool color palette. Now, we've talked about that in class. So what you do is you go to brushes up here in the top corner, and these 6 colors down here, you might not have these yet, but you can basically create custom colors. So I'm going to think, do I want a warm or a cool palette? Well, I'm going to do a cool palette. So all of these are warm colors. So I'm going to change it to 6 cool colors. I double click. Remember I talked about the cool range is in the middle. So I'm going to move this slider more towards the middle. And I pick, and then I can move to a tint where it's sort of white. This is the purest color, and then down here is adding black to the color. And this is a little bit of gray tone to the color. Oh, I'm going to pick one there. I'm going to say OK, and you can see it's changed my color there. I'm going to double click. So the whole time, so that was purple. Now I'm going to move into the blue range, cool blue, down, adding a little bit of tone to it. That's my second cool color. You can see in the bottom right. I'm going to grab, let's see, I did purple, blue. I'm going to do a lighter blue. That's good. Okay, got 3 more. I'm going to pick green, but that's too bright. I'm really going to tone that green down by adding some black to it. 2 more cool colors, right? So maybe this green, that's a cool forest green, or it's 50, 121, 72 if you wanted to give numerical value to your colors. And then one more, I feel like another purple is in my stars. And I might even bright yellow, brighter purple. but still a cool color. All right, so we're pretty limited, but so these are the 6 colors we use. Now we click on the paint bucket, and really we're just filling the squares with our cool colors. Only cool colors. What you're going to try to do is not have the same color adjacent to each other, right? So you're trying to skip around. You can have a similar color, like the 2 greens, but you can't have the exact, like I can't put a blue there because it's the same, right? So I'd have to switch. I'd have to say, oh, maybe I'll put a green up here. So we're just playing around with a cool color palette as we move through our squares. And you can readjust it by just clicking on a new color and changing it. Try to limit yourself to these 6 colors. And once you fill it up, let's pretend I'm, talking and not thinking. Put that purple there. Once it's filled, let's pretend I'm all done. I go to menu and I save, actually save as. I'm going to call it, what should I call this? I'm going to save it as an image, okay? And the name will be, what should the name be? This will be called Cool Color Squares. All right. And save, and then we can upload that finished assignment to our unified classroom, and we should be all set. So thanks guys for watching, and have fun with this. I look forward to seeing your final products.